Tonight, here's what people are talking about. Our moment-filled interview with Carole Baskin after competing on Dancing with the Stars.
So you're not the only crazy cat lady in the building.
Then another People exclusive. 5 years ago, Zach Easter was battling a crippling brain disease, but at first he didn't know it when taking his own life.
He told us that he had been having a lot of brain injuries and memory issues.
What his parents are doing to make sure their son's death was not in vain.
Plus, more of Nancy O'Dell's Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood exclusive.
When you're looking at her and you're gazing in her eyes and you're getting a little teary-eyed, doesn't that make it hard to sing?
And last but not least, today's story to make you smile.
Hi, Angelina. I'm Leon. I'm Mcleon. And we're the lemonade boys.
How a lemonade stand caught Angelina Jolie's attention. It's a story you'll only see here. People starts now. Welcome to People. My name's Kay Adams.
And I'm Lawrence K. Jackson. Kay, they were back in the ballroom with no live audience, new host Tyra Banks, and new judge Derek Huff.
I saw some of your dance moves in the hallway today. We'll talk about that later. The story of the night, of course, was Carole Baskin. She danced last and came in last. And our Sandra Vergara spoke to her right after she was done.
Carole, I have something in common with you. Hold on, let me show you. My love for exotic cats.
Oh,
His name is Stewie. He is my life. So you're not the only crazy cat lady in the building. But you're an avid bike rider, so maybe, you know, that kind of helped you prepare for this?
I have the legs for it, but not the moves.
Even Lady Gaga was watching, posting this on Instagram.
You use those clothes all the time.
11 out of 30 for Carole and Pasha.
What do you think of there being a Joe Exotic TV series where Kate McKinnon will play you? Good casting?
I think it's perfect casting because I have so many caricature type moves, like my eye rolls and everything else that she is just going to absolutely nail.
Give me 1 second. I have something. 1 second. So you're gonna get one of these real soon. First act of the night, and I thought, amazing. You were smooth like butter. Balance. You had a harmony.
You should judge the show.
Yes, you should be the judge of the show. That'd be great.
I think you're gonna get one of these real soon. I'm just saying.
Oh,
That's my cat. My cat, yeah, he likes roaming. As long as he doesn't get in the keyboard, we good.
How you doing?
Hey,
I'm good.
Daniela, you guys rocked it. What was it like to dance to the tune of your own song?
It felt great. It felt great. It was a little different. Actually, I mean, to be doing something to your song you possibly never thought would happen, like salsa.
Your accent is everything, by the way.
My accent?
See, you,
Oh, I hate it
Your
sometimes.
accent is amazing.
you sound like you salsa.
Oh, definitely. I was born salsa and it's in my DNA.
That's right, salsa's in my DNA. Duh. Sky Jackson and Justina Machado are tied at the top of the leaderboard, each scoring 21 out of 30. Now, next Tuesday, the teams compete one more time before the first couple is sent home. Hey, guys, did you notice Bruno is now a silver fox? What do you think? I think he looks sassy.
I love it. Subscribe. Into it.
What is the rules on that, Kay? Like, do you have to own the silver fox, or like if you dye it, it's like
Even
automatic
if little George Clooney salt and pepper, it is all good. All good. Thank you so much, Sandra. Great work by you. Take a look at this, Lawrence. Yesterday, this photo of Fast Times at Ridgemont High, the table read became all the rage. Can you guess why?
I mean, the reasons are a little obvious because anytime Brad and Jen are seen anywhere, it must be exhausting because people are just gonna talk about it.
Well, let's talk about it. There's a backstory to this photo, and only People has all the details. It leads off tonight's Things We're Talking About. The virtual table read was scheduled to air live nearly a month ago on the final night of the Democratic National Convention. But Sean Penn, who played the original Spicoli, didn't want to interfere with the DNC and rescheduled the show for the following night. Sources tell us the editing process took way longer than expected, and all the celebs wanted to have a say in what hit the cutting room floor.
Brad Pitt, Julia Roberts.
Well, now, the show, called Feelin' Alive, has been finalized and is scheduled to stream this Thursday night on Facebook and TikTok.
This is Paris Hilton.
And this is the Paris Hilton the 39-year-old apparently doesn't want you to see.
He needs to chill the out. I'm sick of this.
She flips out on her then boyfriend moments before a DJ gig in Belgium.
You can't just drop a computer before set.
Paris tries to make nice,
I love you. Please stop, please.
but her boyfriend continues to push her buttons.
Give me a kiss right now.
Get the away from me. Give me your bracelet.
She forces him to leave the festival. The director of the documentary, This Is Paris, reportedly refused to cut the scene, saying Paris really puts down a boundary for the first time.
Andy Cohen tells PeopleTV's reality check host Darren Karp the real reason behind Denise Richards' stunning exit from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
We were negotiating a deal with her, and we couldn't reach an agreement on the deal.
Denise had been on the show for 2 tense seasons. She was embroiled in a lot of drama, including a rumored affair with Brandi Glanville.
Whatever happened or didn't happen, I would imagine that it's something that maybe she didn't really care to discuss on a television show.
A big birthday today, Kay. Prince Harry is 36 years old. He is the same age now as his mom, Princess Diana, was when she tragically died in a car crash in Paris in 1997.
People magazine's royal expert Michelle Tauber fills us in on how the royal family is celebrating and why Meghan Markle doesn't seem to be invited. Michelle, Kensington Palace posted a shot of Harry, Prince William, and Kate was there too. They were all running together, but no Meghan in sight. What do you think about the shot without her?
I will say that historically, when the royal family posts birthday photos on social media, the photos the focus is on the birthday person. So it's not actually unprecedented for us to see a photo that doesn't include the spouse.
Well, they seem to be very, how should I put this, generic happy birthday wishes from 3 royal family Instagram accounts. What do you think of those?
I think that they chose some photos that were really meant to express Prince Harry's kind of natural exuberance and joy. There was a really sweet photo of the Queen, who we know has a very close relationship still today with Prince Harry.
What do you think that Prince Harry and Meghan will be doing? How will they celebrate?
Yeah, so actually we do have a few clues. A source told us today that Harry is celebrating in Santa Barbara. This is his first California birthday, as we know. Celebrating, of course, with their son Archie, with Meghan, and the source also said that he's likely to do Zoom or phone calls with his dad, Prince Charles, and his brother, Prince William.
Meghan's got her work cut out for her. What's the best gift you've given a loved one?
Given, probably like a trip. If we can go somewhere, if I could just send people off, like have fun.
Jeremy's joining us right now with the star who lost 50 pounds during lockdown.
By the way, I gotta take some notes from Lauren. So, like sending people on trips, that's nice. All right, here we go, guys. Many people have gained the COVID-19. We've been talking about it. I've got a little on my man handles. What are you gonna do? But not this celebrity. As you said, she actually lost 50 pounds. Marissa Jarrett Winokur debuted her dramatic weight loss after dedicating her time to staying healthy amid the pandemic. We know and love her from Broadway, and Marissa has been posting her fitness journey to her Instagram stories, posted before and after pictures, adding that she was scared to post photos, but hopes to inspire anyone. It's really incredible, and actually she revealed that she felt like she was high risk, really wanted to get fit. Good for her. All right, guys, it is time now for tonight's Masked Star of the Day. Here are your clues. You ready? He was in a high-profile marriage. He met his wife on the film Wanderlust. No Googling. He almost drowned on his honeymoon. There's your clues. I think you guys are going to get this one. We're going to have the reveal of that star a little later today.
That's not Paul Rudd, I know that.
I'm wonderless. I have no idea.
All right, coming up, a former high school football star plagued by depression. His family tries to cope with their devastating loss. They share their grief and hope that Zach's story can help others.
Also, Nancy O'Dell's amazing exclusive with Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood.
Who's more romantic out of the 2 of you?
For sure.
Plus so much more, but first, tonight's story to make you smile. Best friends Ion and Mikhail started the lemonade stand that caught Angelina Jolie's attention. When the boys saw devastating videos of the crisis happening in Yemen, they started the Lemonade Boys to raise money and awareness.
There's over 12 million children, just like us, suffering, and we want to help them.
Angelina saw the boys' story and sent them a generous donation.
Hi Angelina, I'm Ion. I'm Mikhail, and we're the Lemonade Boys. Just want to say thank you for donating to our cause.
The boys' work isn't over, and they hope to meet Angelina in person.
Take a picture with her on our Instagram, play football with her, and give her a fresh cup of lemonade.
Zach Easter was a star on his high school football team, but in 2015, he took his own life after struggling with years of debilitating depression.
An autopsy revealed he was silently battling CTE. Now his family is using this tragedy to raise awareness about the brain disorder. It's a heartbreaking ritual of remembrance. Zach Easter's family is at the cemetery to visit his grave. His dad, Miles, sweeps away the dirt and debris while mom, Brenda, polishes his headstone. Allison is Zach's former girlfriend.
You'd be mad at me for doing all this, but I can't help myself.
It's been nearly 5 years since Zach took his own life. The former high school linebacker had been battling a crippling brain disease but couldn't do anything about it.
He felt kind of like his brain betrayed him.
An autopsy revealed he had chronic traumatic encephalopathy, also known as CTE. It's a diagnosis that could only come after death. The years of hard hits and concussions on the football field were more than his brain could manage.
Zach talked about using his head as a weapon, and because he figured out that's how he could compete with those bigger kids.
By the 6th grade, Zach began complaining about headaches.
The doctor just said that it was probably just, hormones and his growth.
But Zach continued to suffer in silence.
I could just see in his eyes that he just wasn't feeling well. That little spark that was always in his eyes wasn't there.
He was very good at hiding it, not even from not just us, but himself. But at the end is when it kind of became too much, and he finally started to open up to us.
He told us that he had been having a lot of memory issues and blurred vision, slurred speech.
The 24-year-old was also battling depression. Moments before shooting himself in the chest, Zach sent Allison this chilling text message. "I love you and will always be over your shoulder, looking after you no matter what. Always remember me." Zach chronicled his emotions in journals, which have now been turned into a book titled Love Zach. He wanted to share his words with the world and let others know they are not alone. His story is also featured in the current issue of People magazine.
We're raising the awareness. We're making people understand that a concussion is a mild traumatic brain injury. It's nothing to take lightly. I think this book is a true tale of what everybody's worst nightmare will be if they don't pay attention.
Now, as heartbreaking as this story is, Kay, Zach actually shot himself in the chest to preserve his brain so that it could be used to be donated to research. Zach's family created the nonprofit organization CTE Hope to provide education and awareness about this devastating brain disease.
He didn't want to be forgotten, and he won't be. Coming up, Nancy O'Dell with the exclusive interview that has the music industry talking. Garth and Trisha with a performance that will blow you away next.
In the shallow, in the shallow.
Yesterday, we broke the news that Garth Brooks and his wife Trisha Yearwood are recording a cover of Shallow, the blockbuster hit from Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga's film A Star Is Born.
I love that. And our special contributor, Nancy O'Dell, got the exclusive invitation to watch Garth and Trisha lay down their tracks inside their studio in Nashville. Nancy in Nashville, that is sacred ground.
Okay, it definitely is, because that's where so much musical history was made, with Garth recording his famous songs there. And let me tell you, chills literally went down my spine as I watched them record Shallow. Their version is as good as the original. I mean, it's phenomenal. And this is also the very first time they did a formal interview inside the studio. And when we started talking about what it was like recording the Oscar-winning song, well, things got very personal.
In the movie, their relationship it's not long.
It's new.
Right? Exactly. When I sing this, right?
I'm off the deep end, waters are diving.
The recording session was emotional for Garth, dancing as Trisha sang her part, moved by the memory of first meeting her over 30 years ago.
It's 1987, 1988. When you meet a girl that came here for the same reason you did, try and get a deal, you're doing demos, passing each other in the hallway, then you realize every day from that moment, as artists, as friends, and then all of a sudden it turns around the turn of the century to, okay, now for 5 years we're gonna date. And you see all that when you see the song. I do, she just sees Bradley.
My simple question to you was, when you're looking at her and you're gazing in her eyes and you're getting, you know, a little teary-eyed there, which I love, doesn't that make it hard to sing?
It's funny because their lyric is, "Tell me something, girl," and you're just looking right at her. But are you happy in this modern world? Because now that's my freaking responsibility.
So, since we're talking about you guys as a couple and you're going to be singing this very romantic song, who's more romantic out of the two of you? She says you.
For sure. You would
Very
agree
sweet.
with that. It's a joy. Get up in the morning, and guy doesn't drink coffee, and he makes your coffee every single morning. And if I get up and make coffee, he's not happy about it because he wants to have made my coffee for me.
Aww.
Which is why I don't do it. I mean, I really, you know, it's why
I just don't want to be replaced.
Yeah, as perfect as you guys seem for each other, there's got to be like a pet peeve that you have about each other.
Oh, wow.
You must know.
Yeah.
What is mine?
Whistling. Whistling. If I'm not singing, I'm whistling all the time. So,
And it drives you
But
crazy?
I don't mean, it doesn't, like the first 100 times you hear the same melody, it doesn't bother you. But like last night, you're whistling the theme song to The Dating Game
Yes.
from 1970. And I mean, just
What are you laughing at, man?
over and over.
That's a killer theme. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da.
No, you gotta whistle it.
No.
See, I can't stop either, Garth. I totally get it. Now, Garth has recorded a new album called Fun, but he held off releasing it because of the pandemic. But when it comes to Garth, it is worth the wait. And he also told me that he will release a live companion album of his stadium tour. That's going to be fun. Kay and Lawrence?
Yeah, wow. Can you guys whistle?
No.
No. Okay, 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
Sound effects are for, my friend.
It's tonight's Masked Star reveal. Jeremy's here. What's up?
Yeah, the big reveal. Here we go, guys. Here are the clues. He was in a high-profile marriage. He met his wife on the film Wanderlust, and he almost drowned on his honeymoon. And here's one more clue. He bikes all over New York City in tight T-shirts, which our team was all about discovering and looking through pictures. Who is it?
Hemsworth, Chris Pratt.
Justin
Thoreau. That's right. K for the win. There we go.
I'm going to be
Jennifer
terrible at
Aniston,
this
of course,
game.
was in Wanderlust.
Yeah.
He had his own fame. He loves Brooklyn. What's up, Justin?
Okay, it was
good,
a tight
looking
team. I was
good.
like, this could be
Lawrence, you'll
anybody.
get one day.
I'll get one day, man. Coming up tonight's One Last Thing with the always funny and outspoken Gabourey Sidibe. Next.
Listen, I'm actually not going to go back and forth with you about exactly why this table is unacceptable. You're going to seat us over there.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Rebecca.
Gabourey Sidibe plays Janelle Monáe's best friend right there in the thriller Antebellum, which is available Friday to view at home on demand.
We sat down with Gabby for tonight's One Last Thing.
The last time I was missing someone was like, I don't know, this morning, because I'm in like a room in my house by myself, and my boyfriend is in the garage doing work. and like I can't like, I miss you. I just like saw him and I was like, I miss you. You're not up under me all day. And I guess I do like that. That's the last time. The last guilty pleasure I enjoyed was honey butter fried chicken that I enjoyed an hour and a half ago, and maybe in another hour and a half. My last moment of gratitude is I have not been on a set since quarantine started. And so I've not professionally had my makeup done until this morning. And my makeup artist, Toby, put lashes on me. And I forgot that lashes were possible. And so it's my last moment of gratitude. I'm so grateful for these. The last time I was starstruck, I was at Tyler Perry's opening, the grand reveal and opening of his studio in Atlanta, and everybody was there. Every single body was there, including Beyonce. And I was starstruck because Tevin Campbell sang. And I've loved Tevin Campbell since I was a wee nugget of a child. And seeing him in person, I nearly cried, nearly fainted. I nearly fainted. 6-year-old Gabby showed up.
Love that. She just makes me smile. What was your favorite part of the show today, Lawrence K. Jackson?
Definitely the Lemonade Boys. The Lemonade Boys.
You like
I think they kind of have a thing for Angelina Jolie
Just
a little bit,
one?
but they also have a passion for lemonade. What was your favorite part?
My favorite part is the fact that we're getting so much love on Twitter and Instagram from everybody watching. Thanks for being with us this week. We've got more stars, more interviews, more celebrities, and more uplifting stories for you the rest of the week. Bye.
See you guys.